Okay, my love, what are we doing today?
Is playing hard to get a good idea?
Well, not if you want to actually have a relationship. No, I think the whole notion that you're playing games says it right there at the very question, playing hard to get.
Yeah, but we're told, don't make yourself so available. Don't accept a date. Especially early on. 3D has to be like 3 days in advance. You know,
Well, not being easy isn't the same thing as playing hard to get, but you also don't want to be playing games. The world moves faster now than it did 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago. It's not the same world. The same rules don't apply. We have to be kinder, not just to the people we are engaging in relationships with, but to ourselves. And this whole notion that we're playing games. Now, it doesn't mean you don't have standards. Hey, if you want a complicated date, I need 3 or 4 days. That's just a standard. That's not playing games. That's just creating a boundary. But if someone asks you for coffee, a 3 or 4 day boundary for a simple coffee meeting might not be valid in today's world. The world just simply moves faster than that. Now, if you're looking for someone who deliberately moves slow, then maybe that's a different story. But, you're limiting your options. And when you're doing that, you just have to accept that that's what's going to happen. And so you want to be kind to yourself and to those around you and to people who you may engage in a relationship with. Do you really want to start a relationship with playing games and keeping scores and keeping track of this and that? Or do you just want to...
And how do you end that? What's the end game look like? I always wonder what the end game looks like on that.
Well, the end game on that was a marriage.
Okay.
But then you're putting this false goal on a relationship, and instead of just allowing a relationship to develop into whatever it happens to be, and hopefully it develops into the bond between two people that we call marriage or whatever you want to refer it to now. I think these definitions are starting to change, but the traditional marriage. But they want that connection, ultimately, is that connection. And if you start it playing games, you've built that habit in of playing games, and that's just not kind. And you want to start your relationships from a place of kindness and compassion. It's not kind for either one of you.
No.
I mean, how stressful is that, to have to live your life by these rules of a game that you've just invented, or not you, but somebody else invented who knows how many years ago for a world that no longer exists. It's just not very compassionate to yourself or to your relationship. And that is your daily dose of love.